everyone, it's Reverend Lucy coming to you from High Banks Metro Park again in Columbus, Ohio. And today I discovered this beautiful grove of hemlock trees. I hope you can see them really well in the video. Hemlock. I was so surprised to come up on a cliff, on a mount, a hill, and took the high road, so to speak, and found this beautiful grove of hemlock. And so I started wondering, what's the significance of that? What does that mean? And so I looked up hemlock, and hemlock is a message about balance, and most specifically between the masculine and feminine. There's a balance that is indicated with the hemlock. And I thought that was really nice. And so as I was doing my research further, I also noticed that the hemlock drops its leaves every 3 years. Every 3 years. So it holds on to them for quite a while. And then in the third year, it replaces them. And so that's a number 3. And whenever I think of a 3, which is kind of interesting because there's the balance with the hemlock message, the masculine, feminine, there's also a 3 in there as well. So that balances it out. Whenever I think of a 3 message, I think about the Trinity. And so things come in 3s. Sometimes people refer to an egg, you know, the shell, the yolk, and the white stuff or clear stuff in the middle, or an apple, the peel, the core, the inside. Those are spiritual examples of 3s. 3s occur all over nature, but also I want to draw your attention to this Father, Son, Holy Spirit. And I think, this is just my personal opinion, I think somewhere along the line somebody changed that, and Holy Spirit means mother. Because how does a father have a son without a mother? I'm just posing that as a question to you. How does a father have a son without a mother? Right? So the Holy Spirit, I believe somewhere along the line, people changed mother to Holy Spirit. If we look at other cultures, Egyptian, for one example, we have Osiris, Isis, and Horus, which is the child, the son of Isis and Osiris. There are Trinity messages, 3 messages throughout different cultures. There's also the threefold path, the middle way, refers to a balance on the side. So there you go. In the moment, I'm connecting it. And so there's a balance in the masculine, feminine. There's a balance between mother-father imagery, but the fulcrum, the middle, is the son, the child, the Horus, the whoever you want to call that, the child, and so that's where the 3 comes in, because there's that 1 in the middle to balance it out. So that's the message for today. That's what I've got in this beautiful grove of hemlock. I'm gonna take it in and absorb that and see what else I can find on the path. Thank you, and bye for now. Hi everyone, it's Reverend Lucy coming to you again from High Banks Metro Park in Columbus, Ohio. Same day, and this is just such an amazing additional message to the video, the other video that I filmed, that I had this wonderful synchronistic experience, this wonderful, amazing blessing that came through, and wanted to share it with you. So there may be 2 videos today. Hopefully behind me you can see the grove of hemlocks. We just filmed a message about that, about the balance in the divine masculine, divine feminine, and walked, I think it's 40-50 feet to sit on this log. And as I was sitting here, I saw this beautiful iridescence. Beautiful. It almost looks like somebody took a magic marker with some heaven joy juice or something like that, because it's so luminescent. It's so beautiful that it sparkled and shined. And I was sitting here for a brief rest, enjoying the park today, and said, well, gosh, there's got to be a message in that. And holy mackerel, what I found, it was so amazing that I said, you know, I got to write it down, got to read it to you, because following the other video, to have this come through was just amazing. And so it says here the slug is considered a hermaphroditic animal. That means it has both masculine and feminine, and therefore it embodies the divine masculine and the divine feminine. The message with the Hemlocks was about masculine and feminine. Oh my gosh. And then we find an animal, a creature here that embodies that because they're a hermaphrodite. Wow, how does that happen? It says here, because of this, the slug is more of a spiritual being than an earthly being. It's a message of great balance and strength. Wow, I just said that in the hemlock grove right over there, and then I come over here and I see this slug. What? How does that happen? Synchronicity. Ugh. Anyway, so it's also a message of protection, providence, deliberation, and perseverance, right? You think of the slug, the snail, they have to be persevering to get anywhere. This is a universal symbol of stability and steadfastness and flow along the journey of life, leaving behind their beautifully iridescent and ethereal trail of knowledge. Wow, what a cool message. You know, at first I thought, oh, a slug, a snail, you know, what's that about? I would not consider them a high creature or a beautiful creature, but the message is just astounding. And that it came, again, 40, 50 feet, that's all I walked, and came and sat down in this log. And then here's an additional message that's very similar. It's very much, whoo, somebody else is coming in. It is May here in Ohio, and the bugs are starting to come out. But what a wonderful, that might have been a message too, who knows. But what a wonderful message to come right after the last one. And I just had to share that with you because to me that's the glow on this trail that the slug left behind is so beautiful, and there's almost like a world or a prism, a rainbow glowing just in what it left behind. So where's the glow? Where's the trail that you're leaving behind? That's my message for today. Bye for now.